Bum, 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 bum.
Do you know anyone from the Handa cult?
I know a lot of people, and just as many secrets. Why do you ask?
I was wondering what they think of our situation.
I'm not sure. They play their cards so close to the chest, it's hard to figure out what they want. Maybe they just want to see how it all plays out.
Probably for the best. Getting the Hand involved is a good way to end up in an asylum.
Right. You're gonna have to explain that one.
You've never heard? The Handa cult have secret asylums all over the world.
That can't be true.
When you stay too long, your face melts off like candle wax. Not a pretty sight from what I hear.
She's not joking. The Handa cult have a nasty habit of locking up those who know too much.
Then why did you tell us all that? God, it's like you want my face to melt off.
For the camp of an official Adiran envoy, I was expecting a little more. A proper bed, at least. But I suppose this will do for now. As long as you have a bath, of course. When the mood is right, I find I like everything. I'm going to write Quilichi tonight. Make sure he misses me. But, as riveting as it is to complain about our accommodations, I imagine you have another topic in mind? I'm the only buyer you'll find here, and I already have the jar. A lesson for next time, darling. It's always worth some haggling. Unfortunately, it's been quite some time since I've met another who focused on the godless as I do. And I imagine I'd be more knowledgeable on the subject than anyone else you could find.
Oh yeah, she does have a burn on her right hand shoulder.
I've yet to be burned in a single flame trap, and I don't intend to start anytime soon. Fair guess, though. When I got my first grimoire as a child, I was trying out some of the fancy new spells I'd been given. I was attempting a simple illusion spell, but I must have slurred my words. The next thing I know, everything was on fire.
The incantation for reflection is one stressed syllable from flame.
That was my assumption as well. Barrett's balls. It's nice to know I won't have to dumb things down with you. What is childhood but for silly things? When else can you get away with arson? My father was able to pull me from the flames as my mother doused them. I burned myself badly enough to give myself some vivid dreams, but the house still stood at the end. Of course. Now I only burn those that deserve it, like mosquitoes and university administrators. The only lasting damage was my burn mark and the dreams. Usually I enjoy a bit of pain, but this was a bit too much. I wouldn't recommend it. As delightful as you are, we've much to do and less time.
Hmm.
Thirdborn. If it weren't for the Leviathan skeleton in the middle of town, I'd hardly recognize the place. Well, that's what I'm trying to nail down. Do you ever come back to a place and feel like the buildings are smaller and the colors are duller? And home just wasn't the same. Thirdborn was always this rugged oasis. Dangerous and out of the way, but bursting with vitality. It was a harbor for larger-than-life types. People like Capo, the Leviathan Slayer, Tama. Glory seekers, trophy hunters, warriors trying to leave their battles behind. People who built around their stories and their scars. Me too. Being back. It felt like we were watching Thirdborn die a slow death.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I thought age was supposed to bring wisdom. Something to balance out the back pains and creaky knees.
I
I
mean,
think what's eating at me is that Thirdborn seems rudderless. The Dream Scourge is one threat. Conflict with Adir is another. The Living Lands is changing, and Thirdborn feels like a barnacle on a moving ship. Temerity's leading them as best she can, but towards what? What are we doing out here besides surviving?
hey Goldie, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing tonight, lovely? You been working on any sketches today, or get up to any sort of shenanigans?
And right now, they're drifting. Yeah. What about you? You were sent by your Emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge. Since then, you've died, met a secret god, and gotten swept up in tensions between your Empire and our scattered settlements. Between releasing Egwolf and thwarting the Steel Garrote and Emerald Stair, you've opposed your Empire's interests. Do you know what you're sailing towards, or are you drifting with the tides? That kind of clarity is rare. Your Emperor's lucky to have you. Thanks for talking. I hope Thirdborn is able to find its way somehow.
Doing okay. I've mostly been cleaning today. I've only just now sat down to work on my model stuff. Gotcha.
A marker of his service to Thirdborn's defense. And something that helps his comrades identify his remains, if needed.
You always hope it won't come to that.
You hope it won't, but you know it might. It's an old Rauataian naval tradition that Thirdborn's kept alive. And another debt I owe him.
My day has been kind of interesting, I guess. Just as I was about to fall asleep this morning, my brother was leaving for work, and he calls me, lets me know that his battery in his car died. So I had to get up in like -8 temperature to go help him jump his car. And then when I woke up, our sink was backing up again and flooding the apartment. So apartments flooding again, and car troubles, and then long day at work. It was a day. It was a day.
The story goes that a lot of the first arrivals were Rauataians without other prospects. Too low on the ladder to take over the family trade, too poor to learn another. Exactly. Rauatai's an inhospitable environment, to say the least, so my people have a proud tradition of seeking our fortunes elsewhere. Rauatai's got a big navy that always needs fresh blood, and there are plenty of opportunities for large, colorful mercenaries and bodyguards all over Aora. You got it. It's hard to say when Thirdborn was properly founded. It started as a convenient harbor for pirates and mercs to lie low. Bold, or desperate, fishing crews from Rauatai would follow seasonal catches out here.
Hmm.
That tells you something about the people willing to attempt it. Over time, those early arrivals built huts, a proper harbor, and walls to protect them from all the hungry things in the desert. Well, that brought in a steady trickle of veterans, ruffians, trophy hunters, and rugged eccentrics.
Yeah.
People looking for fresh adventure, or running from the consequences of their old ones.
That's fair. Ugh. I might need to top up on some caffeine here in a second.
Bit of both, I guess. I've got a lot of memories here, and the longer I stayed away, the harder it felt to come back. Harder than I thought. Thirdborn's missing a lot of familiar faces. And the youngsters who've grown up and the new arrivals, they seem green. Like they're cut from a different cloth, a more delicate one.
The neighbors are returning into dream rolls that would rattle anyone. Give it time. You've been gone a long time. Congratulations, Kai. You're a grumpy old man.
Really do sound like my grandfather.
You smell like him, too.
How about you borrow Yatsley's ladder so you can say that to my face? Thirdborn only survived because the people were tougher than the wilds. I just hope the people living behind those walls know how to keep them standing. My Sure. Where to start? It's a huge desert full of sandy wastes, canyon. On a clear day, you can stand at one of the overlooks to gaze straight across the great sand sea and see no end to the dunes. Yeah, it's dangerous and stark. A lot like Rawatai, but in a different way. Sandstorms instead of typhoons. Guess that's part of what I liked about it. Familiar, but different.
Thanks, Marius. That's I love the character interaction so much. Why don't you get up on Yatsley's ladder and come and say that's my face?
Consulhawk is just a floating skull?
Oh, he does find himself between bodies from time to time, but not usually.
That must be terribly inconvenient, especially for whomever has to carry him around.
I heard a rumor he loves candied nuts. How does that work for a floating skull?
Right. I refuse to even entertain the idea of the skull floating around, casting spells and eating nuts.
Then it's agreed. If we come across a floating skull, just keep walking.
Oh, Envoy, might I steal a moment of your time? We need to discuss what happened in Emerald Stair, don't you think? Look, I lost more research than I'd like to count, but Fiora and its people are safe. That's what matters. Thank you, Envoy. I don't know how you managed it, but whatever you did, you averted disaster.
Oh, I just
That being said,
crushed some
your
steel
ambassador
garrote.
is going to get an earful, and possibly a fistful, next time we're in Paradise. Envoy, you'll find that I'm unreasonable from time to time, so hush. At least we were able to get everyone to safety. Though with everything happening in Thirdborn, safe might be relative. At least I know Temerity will keep an eye on them. I think she knows what'll happen if she doesn't. Long enough that I trust her to do her best by everyone. You see, Emerald Stair has Naku Tadek. For a young and aspiring godless scholar, it was a godsend, if you forgive the pun. And, as a young-at-heart godless scholar, I've traveled outside the stair to other ruins. That's how I met Temerity. Thirdborn's close to Naku Kubel. Girls gotta eat sometime. Who says I did? I still go out often. I've catalogued many ruins, but there are always more.
Hmm.
And coming home to a warm welcome is lovely. You should try it sometime, darling. Oh, part of it is my sparkling personality, of course. But a larger part of it is time. It's hard to hate someone when they drop by your lab with lunch after you've forgotten to eat again. It's so much easier to do when you're younger. Now, I enjoy eating and watching Quilici cook far too much. My mother always said that the way to a man's heart was through his stomach. Quilici and I got together the old-fashioned way, though. I saw a beautiful man across a smoky tavern. Then I dazzled him with my delightful personality. Then he showed me an abandoned ruin outside of town, and I was hooked. Oh, it's not a fairy tale, darling. We've been happy for the most part. Any rough patches got smoothed over well enough. I only thought about killing him once or twice.
Aw.
He's probably thought the same a bit more. It's hard to believe that things have changed so much recently. Any sense of safety just went... Oof. It makes you wonder how everything will turn out.
Mm-hmm. Kurt's bothering me for head scratches and head pets. Mm-hmm.
Right. The city can be replaced, but not its residents.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Envoy. I feel a little less frazzled. I've got a lot to think on. Talk to you soon? Try not to have too much fun without me. How can I help, darling? These sudden changes in climate always mess with my coiffure. Does Adir have good fur maintenance products? Do you have a contact for that? Unfortunately, your clumsy countrymen ruined my entire stock of ointments when they were trying to burn my house down.
That's fair.
And I'll remember that comment. Truly, just a good long brushing through all my fur alone would do wonders. I've got some time before we see Quilici again, at least. It'll give me time to find something to remind him of what he's missing. In life, you make your own entertainment. I enjoy scandalizing the small-minded when I can. Quilici and I got used to the stairs early on. Thankfully, at least in Fjord, those stopped eventually. After 30 years, it's hard to still be surprised by us just drinking at the Magpie. Oh, she was still young. Quilici offered to help her study for and prepare her thesis as a favor to her parents. She was over day and night for months, and, well, now she's family. We adore her. All things considered, it's hard to complain about my life in Fjord. You're too sweet. As much as I enjoy our little chats, dearie, we should really get going. Oh, but if you do end up finding any liniments, be sure to help a girl out. You know, Envoy, we've traveled enough that I think I've gotten a handle on your style. Style of fighting, I mean. Your fashion sense is more... opaque. But listening to your incantations, they could use some tightening up. I could probably teach you a thing or two, if you're up for it. What do you say?
Hmm.
Of course, darling. Easy as pie. What? Out of breath already? Talk to one of the boys. See if they can help with your stamina, dear. Well, I've taught you all I can. Let's hope you put it to good use.
Hey,
Wondering about
easy, cat.
Hey, I know your emperor sent you here to represent Adia, but the Steel Garrote trying to raise Fjord has gotta make things harder for you. You saved lives. Of course that counts. But that doesn't make it easy. The cruelty behind the Steel Garrote's plans. It's hard to reconcile that with the place you've called home. I just wanted to know how you're feeling about all this. Yeah, I told you about my time fighting under Rauatai's flag in the Deathfire. Seeing what we did there, what we allowed. I felt like the home I knew was changing, bit by bit, or maybe I was. Enough about
That's
me.
fair.
I want to know about you.
Sometimes after a long day, brain's just blat. Just blat. Splat.
You'd think this island's big enough, wouldn't you? Anyway, I just want to check in with you. This may be your burden, but you don't have to carry it alone. What's on your mind? Night, envoy.
Alright. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fill my drink up. Alright. Yeah. It's days like days where I kind of miss 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 having a strong but it's days like today's where I kind of miss just when I used to do text-based RP. I miss you. When I used to role play on Gaia and stuff like that. Just something very chill and relaxing to do with friends and stuff like that. Of course, now the website is basically dead. It's very inactive. So I basically don't ever go on there anymore. And I don't really know of anywhere else to go anymore. I'm glad I still have my games for my hobbies.
You think those Adirans were onto something? Do you think they can really cure the Dream Scourge? I think it's worth a try, at least. I just hope we made the right decision. You took the words right out of my mouth, Envoy. Now that the researchers can research, think of what we'll learn. A cure might sound far-fetched, but what if they find treatments for the Dream Scourge? And even other ailments? Oh, I can't wait to see how far they've come when we see them again. Well, that's all I had to say. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Unless there's something else you want. How can I help? Well, I suppose you've earned that much. And I do enjoy rewarding tenacity. Though between your dreams and mine, it's a wonder anyone gets
Madeline
gossip around
Kahn?
here.
Who's that?
You remember that I nearly burned my family home down when I was young? It was an accident, and I paid for it. My parents refused to buy me more spell books for years. Well, shortly after all that fuss, the dream began. It started at first with a fire, just flames crackling, and a feeling of safety. I thought it was a little weird, but nice. But then the dream kept coming back, night after night. I learned more every time. I saw that it was a fire in a hearth, and that hearth was in an old library. I assumed it was a library, at least, to explain why there were so many tablets lining the walls. A man after my own heart. In the library, there's just one person, but they're wearing a hood, so I never see their face. They do the same thing every night. They curl up in a chair by the fire, hold a tablet to their chest, and then the fear comes. The paralyzing, all-encompassing fear of something. Just the noise. A low, deep banging starts, and it rattles through your bones and shakes you to your core. And it replaces the beat of your heart with this droning on and on and on until you forget every other sound you've ever heard.
A beat. Steel feet on the shore. They come by night.
And then,
I.
louder and louder.
She was the
right before it
fiance
gets
from
there,
Young
wake
Frankenstein.
You've been listening to.
Is that the girl who's like roll roll in the
waking up in
hay
a cold
roll
sweat does
roll.
nothing
That
for
one?
fur. How sibilant. No. Just that it's all-encompassing. It's strange.
Oh wait, that's right.
Details of my dream.
She's the lady who's like,
I suppose I must
she's
let
the
you
one
know.
who ends up
Don't let it inflate your ego too much.
right. She's the lady who gets
Get some rest now.
gets funky with Frankenstein's monster.
Dudsley, I have a question.
Oh no, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing's wrong. I just want to know how you handle the traps in Godless Ruins so easily.
Yeah.
Is that all? Just simple practice, dearie. You have enough of your fur cut by a giant swinging pendulum, and you learn to be a mite more careful.
Right. Maybe you can save me some cut fur and hand me a few pointers sometime.
Of course. The very next ruin we see, I promise.
Gods, I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
Um. Hmm. What's up? What's up, Kurt? Hmm. Bonuses end at rank 15. Okay. Hmm.
Despite everything that's happened, I'm so grateful to be working with Yatsley.
Not a lot
In
of
many ways,
fast travel
Felicia
points.
has been like a second father to me. But Yatsley, she's like my dirty aunt who's up to no good. Well, she's an expert in that field. While I have your attention, I've been thinking. Why is Inquisitor Ludwig suddenly interested in godless ruins? She's a smart one. I'll give her that. We should be ready for anything. Something tells me Ludwig isn't finished with us yet. What are you... What's on your... Go on. You too.
Listening to Yatsley's thoughts about godless ruins is one thing. Bringing her along for the rest of the trip is something else. Well, don't you think it's a little convenient? You need to go somewhere no one ever goes, and here she is to show you the way? If she's read anything about the garden, it was written centuries ago. Obviously, things have changed since then. Bothered? Pedraku. It's my job to guide you as safely as possible. What you're doing isn't safe. I'll go along with whatever you decide. Just don't be disappointed when she doesn't show you what you wanted to see. Anyway. Askel? Let's see. I collected a good amount of water before we left Emerald Stair. Sometimes that's the only way to have water here. We have enough to travel for a while, but if we get stuck out here, we are in big trouble. I also put jerky in my pack. Drinking water isn't enough. You'll need that salt, too. That's something most people forget. Pestler root is good when you're thirsty. Doesn't have any water in it, but makes you feel less thirsty when you chew it. It's not perfect, but it can get you through that extra distance before you can find more water. What do you need? Let's see. Most game is out at night around here. That's why I go hunting while everyone else is asleep. Mostly snakes, with a few larger beetles and rats. A lot of them burrow into the ground, so you can just go get them. Good news is that there aren't a lot of parasites here. Bad news is that's because most of the animals here are poisonous to eat. Avoid most of the organ meat. Cook everything else until it's basically ash, and you'll be just fine. Right. Until next time.
Marius still has something to talk about? If you're on a wild goose chase, there are worse places to do it.
I thought I'd give it a try, see how it feels. Yatsley's got you going in all sorts of abandoned ruins. Who knows what's down there? More questions, most likely? And spiders.
Kind of want to watch Young Frankenstein again. Movie's a classic.
Nothing, I'm fine. I just want to make sure we've covered all the options before we dive headfirst into another deadly ruin. Right. Just keep it in mind, I guess. Anyway. Let's... Shatterscarp is a challenge even to me. But I never lost anyone out here. Closest I came was when the kid I was traveling with decided not to keep his mouth shut in Thirdborn. Poor kid. I had to pay half what he paid me just to keep a barkeep from smashing the kid's face in. And the other half to leave town with him. There's a survival tip. Don't go mouthing off in Thirdborn. It takes a certain kind of madness to live out here on purpose. What do you need?
Gene Wilder was really good in a lot of movies, like Arthur, and then Charlie Chocolate Factory, and Young Frankenstein. Did a lot of great movies.
Let's see. I think you know enough to survive out here. Well, if you're asking, this place is deadly enough without the ghosts and Sometimes I bring someone with more bravery than smarts out here, and they always turn around at the first empty room that tells them to go away. I don't blame them. If you're looking to survive... Great. Not before I've done some reading.
Yep. I was very fortunate because my dad was a big fan of Gene Wilder, so we grew up watching a lot of his movies.
Seeds of change, their petals sprout across the barren land. They sing to the unwanted ones, and the unwanted ones sprout in turn. The soil remembers what it once was. It will soon be whole, safe. The soil does not want these cities. It yearns for silence, for the kestrel song. But first, the sprouted ones will grow. They will bring the stillness and the bird song. The air was not meant for voices. The soil was not meant to carry buildings. We want all of them gone. We wish for life to flourish again. Efforts paid in blood, they lie to the earth, to themselves. Death nourishes the soil. All things come from the rot. The spider devours her mate to lay her eggs. We ponder, dream of
Sepidell's mindset is starting to get more dark and foreboding. I sure hope she's not the cause of the dream scourge. It's just contamination she's suffering from. Guess we'll find out. That'll be something to find out in the end game, I imagine.
Walk like it's hard. Child's play.
Thank you. So far, I think she's the only character I've found that can dispel stuff, though. Okay, we need to go up, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. No? Oh, okay, there we go. Platforming. There you go. Oh.
Dad on, boys. We've got company. We've got company.
Well then. Ambushed by a bunch of spiders. They just crawled out of the ground.
Let's finish.
Ow. Ow. I think I've got some more grog on me, don't I? Yeah. A simple blend of liquor and water, as barrels of water quickly stagnate over weeks at sea. This beverage offers a safe alternative for sailors and is much more prized. Any sufficiently potent spirit will do when mixing grog, and no two casks ever taste alike. Okay. Yippee! Ooh. Just pestle. An old Pagruan mine is usually closed and abandoned for a reason, but those shiny outlanders from Adir, none of whom have ever stepped their delicate little boots in the dust of a mine, won't listen. I'm just an old miner and the son of an old miner after all. Rutaska is a good one. She might feel we can use whatever sulfur's left here against the plague monsters, but I can tell her heart's not in it. She's here to keep an eye on Adir and make sure they don't get any ideas. There are all kinds of things in this ancient pit that give me the creeps, like rises and winzies dug into the crosscuts that make absolutely no sense. Random old holes headed in odd directions with no plan at all. Maybe the Pogrunin had a different way of running a mine back then, but I just don't think any dwarf would dig this way. Or any other Kith for that matter, unless it wasn't Kith digging these crazy holes. But now I sound like one old Paw's yarns back to... Huh. Well, he should have listened. He should have listened to his instinct. I hear treasure somewhere. Oh, balls. Sounds like it's directly below me. I hear treasure. It's right here. It's like the chiming of a Nirnroot. But I don't see anything. Might drive me mildly crazy. Oops. I blew up the spider. Oh well.
Not they're coming. That's done. Who's hungry?
Wait. Gosh damn it.
Nicely done.
Apparently this is a way forward and I completely missed it. Okay. Okay. Bit of platforming puzzle, got it. Uh-huh. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Nice. Okay. Oh, that was close. Okay, now what? Oh. It literally just goes into the same place. Well, that's kind of silly. Hmm. Oh well, okay, well. At least I attempted to be thorough. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Power. Oh. Spider's got some mad hops on them. You'd think they were wolf spiders. Hmm. All right. Ooh, piece of candy. Magrin's Force. Plus 15 fire damage. Meh. Alright. The heck?
Thank Wodaka you're back. We haven't much time.
Oh, good. A frantic man with explosives. We should go now.
Let me guess. You're with the Steel Garrote. We stop.
The Steel Garrote? I wish I served beneath their banner, but I suppose that doesn't matter now. Envoy, I need you to listen. We have one chance to avert war with Thirdborn, and it's by blowing up the mine right now. We're opening these mines so Thirdborn can mine sulfur, right? So they can have ammunition for the Dream Thralls. I mean, what help did Thirdborn offer when Shadclef burned down? What about the scouts who went missing in the Shark's Teeth? They'll strike at us as soon as they have an opening.
Ah, yes, because nothing averts war like an unprovoked attack.
Half these people served in the Rowantine Imperial Navy, and the other half were pirates. It's only a matter of time before they turn their cannons on us.
Anger swathed in fire, teeth at the throat. Who bit first?
Exactly. Now please, I must work quickly. My mind is as pure. I thought you would understand.
What a waste. I was hoping there was going to be an option to talk him down, but nope.
Ah, Envoy. Good to see you again. We wanted to,
I want answers, Envoy.
we saw the guard, Darla, headed after you, and, heard some, shouting. What exactly happened? I don't know what to say.
Really, Seon? No ideas at all?
Please, Carter. Know that neither I nor Wimgar had any idea. None whatsoever. Once we're done here, I shall order a full review of our ranks. If we have any other rats, I shall deal with them myself.
You know, I'm inclined for once to believe you.
You've done well, Envoy. Because of you, Adia's word matches her deed. Thank you.
We'll do our part.
I'll manage it from here, Envoy. Don't worry. The mines are open and free again, so all should be well.
Alright. Next. Actually, let's go here and deal with this guy. While I'm in the neighborhood. Can't remember. Do you have anything else to buy?
Something for everyone. Welcome.
You do have the exceptional Adra. Just Pestle. Two-handed melee, unique. A full combo attack gives you plus 20 attack speed and plus 10 attack speed for 12 seconds. Plus 15% stun. Just Pestle. Yeah, it's Pestle, right? Once the prized weapon of a legendary bounty hunter, this hammer changed hands when its original owner was slain while trying to claim a bounty on an ogre. On an ogre matron alchemist. The matron, realizing that she had no chance alone, stalled the bounty hunter with conversation long enough that the other ogres of her den came to investigate the commotion and promptly pummeled the puny human into the ground. Taking a liking to the hammer, the ogre began using it as a new pestle for her mortar. The first thing she ground with it were the bounty hunter's bones, once they'd been picked clean by the other ogres of her clan. Oh. That's, unfortunate. Not unsurprising, just unfortunate. It's one of those things where if you're going to take a profession that has those kind of risks, you know. Although having your bones ground up is certainly kind of rough.
Don't mind the kip from Third. They've been dealt a bad hand.
Oh. Come on, grab the ledge. Grab the ledge. Grab it. No, don't dodge, damn it. There you go. I figured it out. Check up on the kids. Oh. They just kind of cease to exist, I guess. Let's see what these guys are all about, shall we?
Hey, stay back. This is our rock. You want a vantage point? Find something else. You might not, but I don't know if you have the plague. Helak hasn't steered us wrong before. He said we'll be safe as long as we're here. So we're staying until the plague ends, or until Helak tells us to leave. We're not fools. We've provisioned for ourselves. Go away. For all I know, you're a new type of dream thrall come to lure us down. I wish Helak... He's the one who's been keeping us safe. Helak said to wait here until he gets back. He went off to look at that rock formation near the burned settlement. Helak said there could be an even more defensible position, but he hasn't returned. Yeah, that sounds reasonable, but Thirdborn's been attacked before. We don't want to go back there. Yeah, that's true.
and we won't be there forever. We're gonna have to carry all this equipment down, but you can help yourself to whatever's in the chest.
Yoink. I mean, I could have probably just pick-locked the chest. Climbers crampons. Cramp on. Cramp off. Cramp on, cramp off. If only you could turn off your cramps just like that. Get a muscle spasm in your legs, just start clapping. Where are the new boots I got? Hello? Huh. Oh, there. 30% parkour speed, -% incoming fire, frost, and shock damage. Interesting that they're common. Embedded into the metal soles of these thick leather boots are climbing spikes crafted from living steel. Lightweight of this rare metal does nothing to take away from its durability or effectiveness, and the spikes almost seem to grip any surface they're planted on with a hunger. Though it sometimes takes a bit of extra effort to move in these boots when they're seemingly feeling extra hungry, the benefits they provide for climbing well outweigh this minor annoyance. Okie dokie.
Keep quiet.
God damn it.
Fear in the eyes! Yep. Someone's eager to meet us. We see you.
Ah, hello. Ow. Hop. There you go. Exceptional bow. Hmm.
Anyone?
Dream-thralled Dwarf's Braid. The Emperor's Reach. One-handed sword. I was thinking about using one-handed swords. What kind of weapon are we looking at here? Killing an enemy gives you plus 10 attack damage and plus 10 move speed for 6 seconds. Special attack stun nearby Kith cannot be chained. Whoever holds the title of Emperor of Adir is undoubtedly one of the most powerful men in the world, but even his reach has its limits. It was with just this limitation in mind that Furkoning Halfmund III gifted this sword to one of his most accomplished champions, or accomplished warriors, a champion from the ranks of the Tall Grass. Halfmund declared that wherever soever this blade spills blood for the Emperor, all will know of the limitless reach of the Adir Emperors. Ironically enough, the original wielder of Emperor's Reach died at the hands of a simple spearman whose weapon's superior reach spelled the end of that for that Adir champion of gold. Oof. That's rough. Should have picked a spear or a halberd for that job, I guess. Should have named a spear the Emperor's Reach. Hmm. Let's see, next one. I think that's the Cave of Whale. Whale! Let's see. Yoink. Oh, okay, there's a cave entrance over here. A lot of fossils in this place.
I'm not used to quiet.
Um. Well then. that it? That can't be right. Ah, he's probably further up. First things first. Right. Grab the ledge. Oh god, I'm gonna be trapped here. There we go. Fucking. My, what an interesting place we have here.
What? What in Remergon's tent?
Save before the conversation.
Frosty balls are you doing here? How did you even find this place? Well, I don't smell his rumstick flop sweat on the wind, so he can't be nearby. He must have sent you to do his dirty work. Go on, then. Try to kill me. I know that's why you're here. I knew that old drunk would come looking around eventually. He's been trying to kill me for years. The man's obsessed. Oh, we robbed him. Well, Koa and I robbed him. Tawai just stood around while we did it. I'm not sure he even noticed. He told you he was a merchant, right? Well, he lied to you. We used to run guns. When the powers that be were fighting over Deadfire, we'd buy or steal munitions from Rawatai and sell them to the Republics.
Ah.
When fell, Nagunu started looking for a new master, and found a number of willing souls in Adir. Then your countrymen brought those same guns to the Living Lands and pointed them back at me. Couldn't have that. So Koa and I helped Nagunu set up one last big deal. Stole the money, and dumped our hold into the sea. Sure, but when the plague's over, where do you think all those weapons would go? But that's old news, Envoy. What does Nagunu want? That's funny. Now tell me what he really said.
Verbatim, that he wanted to share one last drink and part as friends.
A little reunion. Cute. What did Tawai and Koa say to that? Well, my answer's the same either way. No. I'm sure he put on a good show for you. And shit, maybe he really is lonely. But I have no doubt he's been up in that little lighthouse of his in Thirdborn plotting our demise. So no, I won't share a drink with him, and you can tell him I said so. I don't care what Tawai does, and Koa should know better than to trust him. Much as I miss our best days, Envoy. They're not my crew anymore. Surely hope so. So long, Envoy. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
That's ironic considering you don't have any. Now let's see where this goes. Is this supposed to be like a water wheel or something? Oh, invisible wall. Really? So you climb up all the way up here and there's fuck all? Well, that's just disappointing. Okay, well. Ah! Try that again, shall we? There is some more treasure over there. Is there anything else over here? Ooh! Piece of candy.
A fragment of the very stars. Perhaps one of the blacksmiths could make use of it.
That's the hope. Ooh, hello. Very nice. Bit of thorough exploration really goes the distance. Keep. What about over here? What is there anything else over here? Doesn't look like it. What about over here? Nice. All right. Goat. Come on, let me grab the grenade. Let me grab it! Give me the grenade! Rude. The game, it taunts me. Alright. We good? Think that's everything. Okay. Yoink. Hello.
The sand needs you, Luana.
What you doing out here?
I was talking to myself again, wasn't I? Sorry. I don't know. Do I? Maybe I'm just nervous. I had a dream about crossing the great sand sea, you see. Great dunes and shifting clouds. I had this feeling I'd come back changed. I'm not sure. I suppose I'll find out, won't I? I have to know what's out there. What a strange question. Of course not. There are no trees out there. Or maybe there are. I told you, I'll be fine. It's not like I'm the first one to make the trip. I should get going. As soon as I remember which way that is.
You'll be fine. Maybe. Probably. Kind of. Maybe not. I mean, you'll probably come back changed for sure. Changed from dehydration. Oh, okay. Stub. I got back way into the town. My free stuff. Ow.
Keep quiet.
It disturbs us.
Big mistake.
That last shot was a headshot.
Yardsley, well done.
Bum 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 bum. There's a chest over there. Sounds like there's critters. Damn. Fair enough. The Joy of Painting by the Grand Art Society of Valia. Halia curses Valian bastards. Gods this horizon line. Kutubao is worthless. My perspective right when I paint over my horizon lines, and gods forbid the so-called masters writing the shipbook ever use common words, foreshortening my foot. Geometric arithmetic. Wanted to be an artist, not a mathematician. Well, not everyone's got it cut out to be an artist. I can lead by that example.
A memorial for a lost soldier. Sadly not uncommon.
Oh, I need to bring Kai
Look
here.
around. The cartographer can't have gone far.
I need to come here with Kai. That's right. Damn. No, that works. Yoink.
That's done. What? Let me try.
I mean, I can't dispel illusions, so... Certainly a little trickier than what most people have access to. Rest in pepperoni. Let's see. Well, take what you can get, right? I was hoping to take him out stealthily, but it is what it is.
I'm not used to quiet.
Huh. There you go. Oh, some more Belloc skin. Drinking alcohol in the desert? That's always a bad move. Oh, he dropped something, did he? Can I not? Oh, can I not climb up higher? There we go. Oh. Time to collect the loot. Health potion, that's always handy. Take that. Anything up here? Not on this side. Does look like there might be something over here, though. Hello. Nice. Go talk to this guy, because apparently he's related to the quest I'm currently doing.
Hey there, brother. Here for a dip? Or we can get right to business. Because a glint in your eye says you're here for a reason. No shit! Is it a special occasion? Should I wear my nice shorts?
It's at the Swordfish. I don't think you need to worry about formality.
It's been a long time coming. You talked to the others yet? Well, you know how it is. Captain says one thing, maybe we say another. Maybe we had a deal go sideways. Maybe it was politics. Maybe the deal was also kind of politics. See, old Captain likes an empire. Loves all the pomp and circumstance. Wronga, though. Nothing gets her madder than people thinking anyone could be born to wear a crown.
Many are born to wear a crown, but few have earned the privilege, and none of them deserve it.
Not without a fight, at least. Yep, sounds like Wronga. She's convinced the captain's trying to kill her. So she's got a temper, and our last deal went south. None of that's anybody's fault. Sometimes things fall off the back of a boat. Doesn't mean somebody pushed. You might be doing that for a while. He's out there, friend. Way out there. Like shark's teeth out there. Man's scared to death of the Dream Scourge. Can't blame him, but Azarip will kill you just as dead as the plague. And they'll rip you into 100 pieces doing it. Me? I'd rather turn into a mushroom or whatever it is happens to a dream thrall.
Huh.
I like being exposed.
You and I could be great friends, Taway.
We'd have to find you a stepladder. But I'm not saying no. Anyway, it's those adherent soldiers you gotta watch out for. But no offense. I wouldn't be caught dead anywhere else.
Don't have too much fun.
What a friendly guy. Oh, wow. This area is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Way bigger. Where's that's what she said when you need it.
Keep quiet.
Try and open up with a stealth attack when I can. There we go. Gotta keep landing those critical hits. After a painstaking effort and a lifetime of grave robbery, I've invented the darkest pinnacle of necromancy, the armor of the dead for the living. Leather so fresh it recalls back to the flesh. Adra to pin the soul down, and unsightly corpse pants to complete the look. Only trouble is the whole thing reeks of the grave, so I'll hide it away till the smell subsides. That's a little disturbing. When I say a little disturbing, I mean a whole lot of disturbing. Yeah, fuck it.
That was a close one.
Wasn't that bad. Well, I would have preferred sneaking up on them. They weren't going to let me do that. Not with the way they were all positioned up.
I'm not used to quiet.
They're coming.
Check your lights.
Damn it.
Enemy at your back.
Alright. Sneaking there was not gonna work. Hello. Oh, it's above. Gotcha. More stuff to sell? Yeah. Nice. All right. Yippee! Okay. The fuck? Ow. That's not what I meant to do. I'm actually a little annoyed because I can't grab that chest because it's glitched out. There we go. Damn it. Ow. All right. Another bounty completed. And a pack of angry lizards dealt with. Hell's Tongue. Power attack kills restore 10% of your maximum essence. Hits deal plus 10 bonus fire damage against enemies above 50% maximum health. Hits deal 10% bonus frost damage against enemies below 50% health. Nearly 3 centuries ago, during one of Rauatai's many minor conquests, the Berserker Kangada wielded this razor-sharp greatsword in battle for her Ranga Nui. Victory after victory she earned as countless opponents fell to her passionate rage and cold battle focus alike. After months of fighting, the conquest was successful as Rauatai's borders grew once more. Kangada enjoyed a few weeks of peace with her reputation as a fearsome war hero, ensuring that she would never want for drink. This peace quickly turned into boredom, however. The thrill of the fight was all Kangada really knew, and all that she truly yearned for. With a handful of like-minded warriors, Kangada left her homeland behind to work as a mercenary in foreign lands until her inevitable violent death. Fair enough.
We have been here before. Do you hear the dust whisper on the wind? A temple built on sand, water diverted from its course. The sea runs dry. Now our memory is a wound reopened. You are Nimana, one of those who speak for us. Your gift shone a different shade from others of your kind. The souls of the departed danced before you like sea foam. Tell us, what did you make of the songs they sang to you? A mouth, a conduit, a welcome curiosity. One day a voice called you to the wilds outside your village. Find us in the highest heights, we said. Come, speak to us. You left your world behind, set off upon uncharted sea. Cocooned, a traveling cloak, break down to transform the self. One day, you came to the place where the stone challenged the clouds. Night fell, 100 blazing lights refracted in the sky. We appeared, your essence joined with ours. We shared what we had seen. You perceived us in new colors. Tell us, Nimana, what did you learn? Petals in perfect mirrors. The Akita already were. You sailed home to the village, eager to share what you had seen. We prickled. Something was wrong. Trouble like salt on the breeze. People had chased the water back. They razed the wood and stone. They built a tremendous temple. They offered us their stores of food. They cowered. They felt the shifting sands. They feared you. They feared us. They tried to placate, to control. Your eyes turned up. You saw a statue, a prison. This was not our form. A wellspring boiled, a cry rose in your throat. This could not stand. A tongue bitten. You hung your head. They piled the offerings higher. Why did you not speak for us? A gift of our own stolen fruit. The ground shakes. The thorns prick. A crack carves through the pillars. Why? The tide crashes. The earth gives way beneath our roots. We cannot. We breathe. A ship in the eye of the storm. We remember now. A cut. A chasm as deep as the sea. A wound gouged into our skin in our thrashing. We did this. We felt no ire for the Akita. We merely flinched. The sun rose on the barren earth. We had swallowed the village. Nothing but ruins remained. Those who survived were cast adrift, whales beached on the sand. You could have led them, but in the chaos, you had disappeared. A voice ignored until it was too late. People again condemned to wander. A village, one day rebuilt. In time, all those who spoke for us came to Thirdborn to face their fate. Tradition without memory, a trial of unknown lineage. We saw the clay settle on the Ammonite, and we learned. We twined together.
She lashed out and wiped out the people who adored her. Brutal. I don't think I can go back up. Okay. Hmm. Wait, is this like frost formed on the sand?
Subtle as a mouse.
Oh, damn it. All right.
Worried for a second.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello. What have we here? Whisper of Exiles. Full combo attack deals low frost accumulation to nearby enemies. Hit steel plus 10% frost damage. The gauntlets were master artisans as well ahead of their time. This weapon was one example of some of their more intricate work, whether through magic or artifice. Two separate pieces of ivory, one black, one white, were twisted and bound together to create this wand. Once wielded by the Archmage Ringgrime for its affinity for frost, the weapon fell out of favor as her power and mastery of cold deepened. The whispers that you can sometimes hear coming from this wand drift across your senses like frigid wind. Huh. Neat. No? Gonna be difficult about it, eh?
Yeah.
Ah. There you go. Alright, let's check the map. Ah. Notice to fellow travelers, when you need to survive, one per group of travelers is all we can spare.
Leave some for those in need.
That's what I did. I took some water, I took some hardtack, and that's it. Time to get back into drinking. Where's my grog? Guess that's something. Strangled Adra there.
Something happened here. A spinner lay its trap in the dark. A home became a prison became a home. We thrash against the web that binds. We pause. In stillness, we see our struggling tighten the knot. The web loosens. It soothes us.
Interesting. This place is proving to be a lot more... have a lot more to it than I expected. I got a level up, but I didn't get a point up, huh? Let's see. Right. Oh. There it is. Got stuck in this damn cave. Torches running out, and it gets blistering cold at night out here. Harmon saw a tree further down and thinks better than freezing to death stuck here. Got a fire going now. Staying the night in here might not be so bad now. Better than getting eaten by Zarps. The vines, they seem like they're getting closer. I've never seen anything like it. They're growing so quickly, or maybe it's a trick of the firelight. It's got to be right. Nothing can grow that fast, not even in the living lands. Well.
Quiet as a soul.
Ah, balls. Tequila, happy adventuring. First entry in the journal Disha gave me after this talk. I'm excited to finally go on some hikes around Scatterscarp, the Shark's Teeth, the Oasis, even the old Pargrunan ruins. There's so much to see. I should have told them where I went. I fell. There was a rock slide. One of the boulders trapped my arm. I can't get out. There's no one here. It's been hours. I think it's been a day now. I'm out of water and shouted myself hoarse. It's hot. If I don't do something soon, I'm going to die out here. That would explain why I can't pick up the water bottle. There's nothing in it. It's a good lesson right there. Always tell people where you're going if you go on a hike solo. Not bad. All right. Yoink. 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 Sandsea Ruins.
We're not getting in through there.
used to quiet.
Hmm. All right. Oh, come fuck. There we go. I feel like I'm waiting to get ambushed. All right. Well. Huh.
I'll wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow.
Only thing left is the only thing left is the emerald eye. I found most of these just by accident. How lucky is that? All right. One second. All right. Pull this lever under any circumstance. Okay.
Marvel of engineering, this place. Can't believe it's still standing.
Love to see someone else so active in their twilight years.
No way forward from here.
Well, rumor has it some old man in Third Born has a bunch of treasure in an old godless ruin. Me and the lads are going to go find it. Damn, the old man has a lot of traps in here. I can't find the treasure though. Where is it supposed to be anyway? Mata swears he just heard a bear. I told him he's full of it. Bears don't live in the desert. Everyone knows that. Did you hear something? We'd better be careful. I don't like the look of those
Looks like
rooms.
we weren't the only ones searching for the heart.
Yeah, well, we are going to be the only people to find it, so. Oh. Damn. Wait, can I just not land on that, or... Oh no, I can. Nice. This guy really's got his traps down.
This has to be a joke, right? No treasure is worth this much trouble.
Well. Why?
This had better be worth it.
I mean, you guys are the ones who set off the traps. You didn't need to.
Not bad for a scholar.
Oh, I see. There's... Ow. Fuck. Lightning traps in the water. And here I thought that was my doing. Ow. The desert's bounty. Damn thieves. Didn't think they'd resort to explosive charges. Took out their whole squad in one of the more complex waterways. No chance of salvage rerouting to accommodate. Also check on Orsa. Oh. Hmm. Fair enough. Hmm. It's quite the fun little adventure. I don't know if there's anything down there. Hmm. Right. Hello. First unfaded entry reads, took 2 weeks to even get here from Paradise. Sure enough, the locals say he left about 2 weeks ago. No one's that quick. Wodika take him? I've hunted him halfway to the white that wends and back. He has to turn up somewhere. Even he can't survive out in the desert alone. Found signs of life in some ruins. Pagrunin, old, full of traps, not his style. Back to the search. Whose style is it, though? What kind of madman lays traps in a tomb? Keeps me out of the sun for now, but I'll have to watch my step. Damn it all. Knew I cursed it by writing about it. Caught my leg in a trap when I went looking for firewood. I'm not bleeding out in some shithole for a two-shket highwayman. No bounty is worth that. Leaving the supplies. Got to get back to Thirdborn tonight. It's like you didn't make it. Ah! Fuck. Fucking dodge. Hmm. Ow. Balls. There's gotta be another way then. Hello. Ow. Okay, there's that one there. Hmm. Well, hello.
Up there. Could you see that?
No. Certainly going through a lot of my picklocks. hole. Damn. Nope.
Keep quiet.
Hmm. One of these buttons meant to open the door to treasure, but I forgot which one. There activates a flame. I hope you picked the right one. Hmm. Ow. Damn. No sneak attack, but all's well that ends well. Well, where is this supposed to go? Nowhere. Fair enough. Negates all physical damage from traps. Oh. Trapsmith's safeguard, huh? %20 resistance to fire accumulation during the day, plus 20% resistance to frost accumulation at night, plus 30 stamina.
That won't seem the days.
Oh, door doesn't work.
There's our heart.
Hold that dot though. It's trapped. Let's check out the rest of this place before we go activating it. Ah, okay. Oh, I can't. Hmm. Let's see. Da, da, da. The dawn is red and the sea is calm. Today is the day, and if Old Man Hoesa was right, the Leviathan will be a day's journey to the northeast. Umpara and I will show all of Thurborn who its best hunters are. I can't wait to see the shock on Thomas' face. It's been a day and seas are choppy. It looks like a storm is forming from the east. This should pass us by, and I trust Umpara to get us around the worst of it. Another day and we saw the beast's fin crest the water. We're close now. Umpara is worried about the storm, wants to turn back, but I told her we'll be hauling the beast back home before it comes close. We can't stop now. The beast is dead, so is Umpara. We found the Leviathan, but Umpara was right. The storm was on top of us. I harpooned its tail when the beast breached. She speared its eye. The creature went mad and crushed her Kwakue, but with the storm, I couldn't reach her. I should have listened to her. I was a fool. Took 2 days to get back. When Thomas saw the beast's body, he declared a celebration. No one realized Umpara was missing, and I can't tell them. Not now. Not when they're already drinking. I need to hide this. I need to hide everything. Kith have noticed Kith have noticed Umpara's absence, and rumors are starting to spread. Some say she returned to the homeland. Others think she's abandoned Thirdborn. Can I do now? How can I tell them they drank to her death before they even knew she was missing? That and shame us all.
A man told a tall tale about the fishing port. Oh no.
Seems our local legend has not been entirely honest.
Yeah.
He could have shared the credit, but no. He wanted it all for himself.
Yes, of course. Everything but the treasure was trapped. How silly of me to assume otherwise.
Not only was it not trapped, it leads out.
In retrospect, I should have seen that coming.
I mean, it was kind of just hanging right there. Okay.
Thank Caiaphas. I thought you'd never come out of there. I've been waiting for ages. Uncle Capo taught me a thing or two about how to survive. It's why he's always so... No! I can't get distracted. This is too important. Listen to me. I came to find you as soon as I heard what my uncle asked you to do. I just wanted you to meet him, not go on one of his stupid escapades. What do you think? You have to put the heart back. Or take it away. Whatever you do, don't give it to him. A god? What? But why wouldn't he? I suppose it would have all happened so fast, but oh gods. People think he's the spirit of Thirdborn. What do we do? All right. I trust your... You can't... No, it's not. Apparently, if you grind a fossilized Leviathan heart and mix it with wine, it becomes a poison. I found his notes on it. I don't know, but he's been more and more upset lately. He's been a hero for so long. You've got to put a stop to...
The wolf eats the hemlock. What suffering could be so great?
It couldn't be. It wouldn't be. He's not soulless or mindless. Not like those people at the gates.
Those people at the gates
Still
weren't
himself.
soulless or mindless either.
Whatever it is, it can't be worth dying for. Then we've got to go back. I'll go find the Tiranui. He'll know what to do. If you can talk any sense into him. I will.
Hang on, before I do that, I want to try a different path. Oh. Wrong one. After I finish this quest, I'll probably be calling it a night.
Come on, Uncle Kate. You... Why wouldn't he mention her? That's nonsense. Every Leviathan hunter knows the risks. Oh, God. He's what? All right, you... Just... No. Apparently... I don't know. He's been...
A wolf.
Then we've got to... I'll go...
All right. Since we're over in this neck of woods, just do this quest real quick.
Just one measly dungeon. How bad can it be?
No, Dario. I'm not doing this.
This is your fault. You went soft on that merchant. Barely nicked him. Reckon he lived and ratted us out to the constable. So we're gonna lay low in these ruins and sit on our haul. Who knows? Maybe we'll find treasures inside that'll make us rich.
Rich? You're gonna kill us all. Wow's eyes. Who are you? I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have listened to you. First you said we should come to the Living Lands, and I went with you.
Stealing from that merchant was your idea, though. And credit where credit is due. It was a solid one.
Now you want me to break into some dungeon full of traps? I've had it.
Kuta, Bao, if it bothered you that much, you should have said so. Told you we should have gone into the ruins instead. I told you it'd be simpler.
I need a strength pass, huh? Or not strength, might. That's right. Let's see. I should have something for might, yeah.
Rick, well... I knew it. Night? You want them? Oh, fine, have them.
What are you doing? Don't...
You want to die? That's your problem. Don't worry, we're not sticking around for long.
Could have been legends.
Hey, is that really what the bounty was about? Huh. I mean, if the game is satisfied with that option. Oh, they didn't kill anybody. They conned them out of the eggs. Or, more likely, bullied them out of the eggs, but still.
When I joined you, I thought we'd be exploring the intersection of the physical and the spiritual, not bickering over sulfur. Yet here we are. Thanks to you, Thirdborn will have all the ammunition they need to defend themselves. In theory. At the end of the day, bullets are of limited use against the Dream Scourge. And it'll take more than gunpowder to wrest the living lands out of your Empire's clutches. Still, maybe a little gunpowder is better than none at all. Anyway, what do I know? I'm an animancer, not a strategist. You too.
We really must stop meeting like this. People will talk. We've been traveling together for a little while. I just have to know. Did you purposefully choose such colorful company, or is that just what you attract naturally? I mean, I'm very clearly a delight, so it's obvious why you let me stick around. I'd seen Kai around once or twice, and always thought he was charming enough. He's got a sharp tongue, though. Makes me like him even more. And Marius. I don't know what's lurking in him, but I do think he should speak to someone on it. If he reaches out, do try, will you? As for Giada, well, clearly Giada is a gem. As for me, well, I'm just as riveting as you, but the boys are giving me a run for my money. It's not like she turned her parents into trees. And grief is a strange master. So, say one more word against her. You do strike me as a people person. Tell me. So, you'll be swarmed by well-wishers then, upon arriving home?
Hmm.
And here I thought I had a wild youth exploring ruins. You might be putting me to shame, dearie. Quilichi is quite good at knowing when to be sweet and when to be sour.
Yatsley, that's my surrogate father you're talking about? Spare my imagination, if you please.
Oh, you knew the risks when you came over uninvited, darling. It's on your head. Well, you've satisfied my... I'll leave you alone to do... Hi, darling.
Ma'am?
Did you move my bedroom?
Yeah. Found your new spot.
Why did you do that?
You mentioned the ground was rough on your back. I noticed a soft patch.
Oh, I didn't know I was camping with such a gentleman. Thank you, darling. But next time, warn a girl, will you?
You got it. No surprises.
Oh, I don't have enough corrupted, that's right. Thinking of picking the fair or the where's my other rifle? There we go. Ooh, need 6 corrupted, Adra? Sheesh. Cave coral, huh? Cave coral and blackwood branch. One more gem.
How did you and Quilichi meet? For some reason, he won't tell me the story. Was it scandalous? Did you seduce him away from a noble heiress, and now you're both in hiding?
No. It's a tale as old as time, my dear. We locked eyes across the bar back in Fiora, and he was a goner. The moment he found out I wanted to see Naku to death, he offered to take me there. So off we went. And once I'd gotten my fill of the ruin's exterior, we had just enough time left to explore each other.
Oh, research and romance. When I find my special someone, I can only hope our meeting is as educational as yours.
Let's see. Exceptional pistol. In recent years, the bejeweled eye is reminiscent of whales' iconography, though the hand occult takes no credit for their smoothing or distribution. They made of smooth bone or antler of unknown origin. called the glare of the obscured by some and bane of the enclosures by others. All that is definitely known is that it makes for a suitably deadly weapon. Can't wait to see what the superior one looks like.
Have you ever thought of doing anything with the coal around your eyes?
Right. Did you somehow not see the thick stripe across my eyes?
No, I mean designs other than the stripe.
Designs?
Don't get me wrong. The stripe really brings out your eyes, but it might be nice to change things up from time to time.
This is for camouflage. It has a vital role in surviving the wilds.
Surely you don't want to be hidden all the time. How about the next time you want to stand out, you just let me know.
Right. I'll do that. Just maybe don't wait for me, though, okay?
Singing sand. We feel the essence. The teeth and the dunes roll. The lion kneels, a blight before it. What ruled the land alone now seeks the safety of the pride. Let the vulture feed once, and the flock will never leave. We feel the people of Thirdborn huddle together in the dark. We smell desperation, panic. Then, the seasons change. They turn to each other. What began as a sapling grows, the branches spread. We look deeper. Our limbs sift through sand. What do you know of this? For years, we watched the Akita share their food and tie their hands. Gifts, promises. Why do they undertake these rituals? Still, the words eludes our grasp. Receive the ocean in a drop. Do its waves sing to you? A bird in flight, a stag runs free. We knew this once. New leaves breach the impenetrable clay. A bush unfurls amid the suffering and strife and blooms. Nothing should live here. How can it sprout? From what well does it spring? Four arms build together, a fence made stronger, peace restored. We have learned much. Dream of shimmering scales as you rest.
On those watchtowers. Never saw so much Thirdborn blood under them.
One quick thing. Oh. Oh.
Still remember the first time I saw these dunes. In the heat haze, they looked just like waves.
That was a close one.
Oh, it wasn't so bad. Stelgar leather.
Thomas Memorial. Sorry, I'm not ready for this yet.
You need to go find Thomas' badge. Ow.
Who needs fabric?
Don't suppose you've got any more corrupted for sale, do you? That's a shot in the dark. All right.
Oh, you're back. What do you want? Really? Which one? One less thing for me to worry about. Thank you. Enjoy your skates. One less thing for me to worry about. Thank you. Enjoy your skates. One less thing for me to worry about. Thank you. Enjoy your skates. Well, off you go then. Back to...
Oh, hey, Envoy. Welcome back.
Oh, at least he's got some more lockpicks for me.
Have you heard? They say Thor nearly burned to the ground.
What? Glad to see you.
Superb arquebus. Once it was fashioned for Avalian nobles to build hunting lodges in the living lands, heirloom weapons hung over the mantles primarily as status symbols, but also as practical hunting tools. Many of the lodges have since been abandoned and claimed by the wilderness, the riches plundered and distributed across the island. That checks out. So the parrying hook increases wielders' defense, grants an opportunity to interrupt a foe's momentum, a tool for experience. So war is about grasping the smallest advantages. Travel unencumbered. The padding is reinforced underneath with a layer of leather made by living traditions, attaining agents, a well-kept secret. Superb plate armor. Gilded and polished to a fine sheen, this armor looks more suited to a reliquary shrine than to combat. This weave of battle scars and inscribed prayers, crafted not merely to protect life, but to cherish and anoint it in the trials of war. Such armor and evidence is that someone either made a statement on the battlefield or fell on hard times, perhaps both. Superb pistol. These pistols are crafted from rare iron found in sea caves on the shores of Rauatai. Their frames cut from trees that weathered incredible storms. Gunsmiths make them for heroes who willingly return to battle after their duty to the Empire has been served. Ha ha. Display the wielders' heraldry or allegiance. They most frequently denote noble houses, while elemental symbols signify a wealthy employer. A shield like this one stands out on the battlefield, projecting one's loyalty and determination. Superb sword. The descriptions on the weapons is very interesting. Alright.
Godlike. Back already? You won't even let an old man ask how you like my designs. Fine then. Start talking. Ah, yes. That. How could I? We were young and stupid. We went out in secret. The entire town hailed me as a hero the moment I stepped onto shore. I had overcome the Leviathan.
You could have shared the glory. What does it matter if one hunter or two killed the beast?
With everyone celebrating, I couldn't bear
dare to tell them that I wasn't the warrior Thirdborn thought I was? That I couldn't save her? From the moment I stepped off that boat, I stopped being Capo the man. I was only the Leviathan Slayer. Yes, I hid everything I'd taken in the hunt within the ruins. Once people heard about it, they thought I had other hidden treasures. But adventurers started thieving, looking for gods know what. I set up traps to stop them. The heart is the only thing I have left of her. So, what will you do now? Reveal my shame to the Tau? To my Nakai? Of course they do. The one I wanted to protect most. I was a fool to think any of this would be simple. What about the rest of the town? This must be the god's justice then. Maybe it's what I deserve after all these years. So, the heart? Damn that child to the depths! They were never supposed to know. I have the dream scourge. I'm starting to feel it in my bones. You'd think it comes on slowly. So slowly, I don't think folk realize until it's too late. I've got shakes, tremors that weren't there before. But the worst are the dreams. Sand swallowing Thirdborn. A garden, vines eating at old ruins. People say the dream scourge is a soul plague. I'm no fool. It's in my head, eating away at me. I saw it at the gates of Thirdborn. People go mad. They kill their kin. I don't want to hurt Chico. I'd hoped to go out quietly, but my Nakai is smart. I didn't realize they'd uncovered my plan. I can't bear to hurt another person I love. Not like Ampara. Not again. I want to die as myself. On my own terms.
On the one hand, it isn't our place to decide how someone ought to live or die. On the other hand, the Leviathan's heart was never his to begin with. Finders keepers. At the end of the day, I think eating a Leviathan's heart is an impractical way to end one's life. To each their own.
Hasn't this place seen enough death? You gotta seize every moment you're given, old man. You owe that much to Chico. You gotta give him more of a goodbye than this.
You can understand that, can't you? You can't! Damn you! Oh, this path can only end badly for Chico. Maybe the rest of Thirdborn too. You may have doomed us all! Hero of Thirdborn. I'm nothing but a helpless, unstable man.
He writhes as we writhe, yet he lives. How could life bring him pain?
Good luck, Godlike. You'll need it.
Envoy, he's right. His story belongs to Thirdborn. We can't rob them of it.
I know you just talked to my uncle. You didn't give him the heart, did you? Thank the gods.
I'm Hajime with the Tira Nui. Chico said there was something about a Leviathan heart, and their Uncle Capo, they said he was planning something terrible. That's all they gave me to go on. gods. Kipo's fallen a lot farther than I thought.
What happens if I keep... What happens if I keep the heart? Let's see how this plays out.
I suppose that could work. Chico,
Consider it payment.
anything else? What? I see. The town's full. Chico,
Thank you. I'm sorry my uncle is sick. But I'm not sorry I know. What? No. No, that's not possible. That doesn't help him now. Gods, I don't want him to suffer. I want the one thing I can't have. You don't have to say anything. I'm sorry. Here. Hey.
Let me see.
Poor kid. I always liked them. Shame it had to come to this.
Let's see. And then... So, save this one. And... Let's see here.
You've been busy, old man. Just Chico know what you've been getting up to down there?
Ah, I'm impressed. Did you like my designs? Ah, well, I'm glad somebody thinks so. Fools here didn't appreciate my talents until the Dream Scourge showed up.
If that's your idea of a good time, remind me not to go drinking with you.
Huh. Well, you managed well enough. Now, the heart. Damn that child to the depths! They were never supposed to know. I... Small thing. People...
On the one, on the other.
Hasn't... You... You can't. Damn you! Oh, this path can only end back...
He writhes as we writhe, yet he lives. How could life bring him pain?
Ah. You haven't been here long. People go missing in the living. The entire town hailed...
You could have...
With every... From the... Times were hard then, too. It was better to keep this...
It's true. That story's always been a favorite. At a certain point, it felt like it...
I hid everything I'd taken in the hunt, but adventurers started thieving. So... Oh, thank you. Thirdborn, good luck.
I'm Haji, and that... I suppose that could...
Consider...
Anything else? Good. Well, if that's all, I've got...
Thank you. I'm so... What? No. That doesn't... God. I want you here.
Poor kid. I always liked them. Shame I had to come to this.
So you get more XP if you tell the truth and reveal the secret. I see. Power attack launches a poison dart. 25% critical hit damage. Plus 20% attack damage slowly drains your health. Hmm. Oops. I did not mean to hit load.
I'm Haji, and there. I spoke. Anything? Good.
Thank you. What? No. Here.
Poor kid. I always liked them. Shame it had to come to this.
Alright. Wow, that quest took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So I saved with two of the different endings. I saved with the one ending where I did tell the truth and exposed his secret, and then I saved one where I get all the loot. But, I'm going to call it a night here. About to hit the 4-hour mark, and it's 3 in the morning, and I gotta get up for work tomorrow. So, let's go say hi to somebody, see who's awake at this hour. Who to raid? Okay, we'll go say hi to Hani. They're playing one of my favorite Pokemon games. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. Sweet dreams, and I will see you all tomorrow. Doot, 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 doot.